On December 14th, Sydney's Bondi Beach was alive with Hanukkah celebrations, children playing, candles glowing, families gathered in joy. Suddenly, gunfire erupted. Two attackers opened fire, turning celebration into chaos. In minutes, 15 people were dead, including a 10-year-old girl and an 87-year-old Holocaust survivor. Rabbi Eli Schlanger, a beloved leader, was among the victims. Dozens were injured. The city was left reeling. The Prime Minister declared it a terrorist attack, an act of hate targeting the Jewish community. Vigils followed, grief and anger mixing as Sydney mourned. The attack shattered the city's sense of safety and underscored the rise of anti-Semitism. Stories of the victims, children, survivors, immigrants emerged, each a life cut short. The tragedy united Sydney in sorrow, but also in a search for answers. The psychological wounds ran deep, leaving many to question how such horror could strike during a time of peace. The city's multicultural fabric was tested, but its resolve to heal and seek justice grew stronger. Police quickly identified the attackers, Sajid Akram, 50, and his son Naveed, 24. Sajid was killed by police. Naveed survived, critically injured. Both had lived in Sydney for years, their radical beliefs hidden until that night. Sajid, an Indian migrant, legally owned 6 firearms, raising urgent questions about gun laws. Naveed, born in Australia, had been investigated for terror links in 2019 but was not deemed a threat. After the attack, Naveed faced 59 charges, including murder and terrorism, with ISIS flags found at the scene. The case exposed failures in intelligence and vetting, sparking national outrage. The father-son dynamic revealed a chilling path from hidden extremism to public violence. Their story forced Australia to confront uncomfortable truths about radicalization at home. Early reports misidentified the Akrams as Pakistani, fueling confusion and online conspiracy theories. Authorities clarified, Sajid was from Hyderabad, India. Naveed was Australian by birth. The India cover-up theory spread online, suggesting attempts to downplay the Indian connection due to diplomatic sensitivities. In reality, Sajid had lived in Australia since 1998, maintaining Indian citizenship, while Naveed was fully Australian. The dual nationality aspect complicated public understanding and the investigation. The controversy highlighted how misinformation and speculation can shape narratives after tragedy. Authorities focused on facts. Where did the radicalization occur, and what drove the attack? The real story was less about nationality and more about the path to extremism. The investigation shifted from origins to ideology, seeking to understand how hate took root. Evidence of ISIS allegiance was clear. Flags and a homemade bomb found in the attacker's car. Investigators discovered both Akrams had traveled to Davao, Philippines, just weeks before the attack. Davao is known for extremist groups like Abu Sayyaf, raising suspicions of terror training. The timing suggested the trip was preparation, not tourism. Media speculated about military-style training, but Philippine authorities found no proof of direct contact with militants. The journey remains a shadowy chapter, possibly the final step from radical belief to violent action. The lack of confirmation left investigators with more questions than answers. The Philippines trip became a symbol of the global reach of extremist networks. International cooperation was swift. Indian authorities probed Sajid's past, finding no evidence of radicalization in India. Sajid's ties to his homeland had faded. His extremist views developed after moving to Australia. Philippine officials retraced the Akram steps in Davao, but found no proof of training or militant contact. The rugged region made surveillance difficult, leaving the training theory unconfirmed. Both countries' findings shifted focus back to Australia as the likely ground for radicalization. The investigation narrowed. Ideology was homegrown, with possible final touches abroad. The case underscored the challenges of tracking radicalization across borders. Australia was left to confront the reality of domestic extremism, with international echoes. Australia responded with grief, resolve, and tough questions. The government appointed a special envoy for anti-Semitism, toughened hate speech laws, and boosted security for Jewish communities. Criticism mounted over intelligence failures. How did Naveed slip through? And why did Sajid own so many guns? The attack exposed gaps in gun control and counter-terrorism. Theories about the Philippines trip lingered, but the path to violence remained partly hidden. The tragedy strained Australia-India relations, highlighting the global impact of local acts. For Australia, it was a wake-up call on radicalization and security. As Sydney heals, the search for answers continues, shaping the nation's future approach to safety and unity.